Cheers! I know I'm a little bit early, but anyway, cheers, Andy Buckers. How the heck are you? I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer for the purposes of this video. Anyways, like I found yesterday, Jim Tom's signature moonshine is unaged rye at 100 proof. Yeah, it wasn't, it was about 27 for it was 26.99 for the jug. And I figured, oh, what the hell? I was kind of curious. But at the time I bought it, I was thinking I want to try a version of a white Manhattan. The purists tell you have to use rye for a Manhattan. But here I'm using an unaged rye doing a white Manhattan. So here's what we got here. Use this nice little glass that my wife found at a thrift store a while back. A nice little etching on the glass. Anyway, I figured it'd be perfect for a Manhattan type drink. Anyway, so here's what I got in here. We got about 3 ounces of the whiskey. I've got a few dashes of cherry bitters, which is why I use the cherry garnish and a lemon peel. But in lieu of, I do have some white vermouth, or dry vermouth rather. I do have some dry vermouth on hand. But I didn't want to use it. I want to try something different. So I used a dry white from Keltoy Winery called Elaine. So I used just a little bit of Elaine, the same way I would use the dry vermouth. God, that's gorgeous. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You're beautiful, babe. Don't ever change. That's gorgeous, man. Now, some versions of a white Manhattan will use Lillet or Benedictine, but there are recipes that don't use any of those products. That's kind of why I simplified it. Right, I just used the whiskey, the bitters, and again the Elaine in place of the dry vermouth. So I wanted a simple cocktail. I wanted a simple but elegant cocktail, which is what I was trying to craft here. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, man. That is nice. Yeah, my wife picked up these glasses a while back at a thrift store. I believe she got these in St. James. But nice etching. They're very old school glasses, probably rather old. They were 25 cents a piece, if you could believe it. Yeah, yeah. But I like the etching. I'm kind of a sucker for such things, I will say. I must say, Ed Grimley on you. So anyway, how the heck are you? So I just want to have a cocktail with you, relax before I get my dinner rocking here in just a second. Thought about doing something earlier today. Quite frankly, I forgot about it completely until I was like, oh gosh, we were going to do that today. Anyway, uh, hey, sometimes things happen. So anyway, so I bought two uh, unaged moonshines. One was their sour mash. The other was this unaged rye. Because I really like the rye. I did when I tasted both. I did prefer this one to the sour mash, but I did like the sour mash enough to go ahead and buy it. So I think they'll be perfect for different applications. But I did want to try a white Manhattan using this because of the unaged rye. I did use the cherry bitters. I used just probably maybe about a quarter ounce, maybe not even that much of the Kiltoy Elaine, a dry white blend, I guess. Well, that looks nice, though, don't it? Oh, I do like that glass. Tell me that's not a nice looking glass. It's perfect for a Manhattan. Perfect for a Manhattan, baby. Yeah, it's about the right size, man. I like it. Oh, that's nice. So take a little pause for the cause after this particular video. And have some dinner. But I may come back later this evening with another video. been enjoying trying different things this weekend. I was a little upset initially when my surgery got postponed, but I'm trying to make the best. I'm trying to make the best of it, man. We're getting by. I'm trying to make the best of it. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, like I said, I was a little frustrated at first when my wife told me. So okay. I can't be helped. Let's just try to take a deep breath. And so we did some things yesterday. Got out for a little drive, had some fun. I met a friend earlier today for a couple beers. We came back relaxed, decided to have a couple cocktails with y'all. There's a big garage sale at a Catholic church / school here in town. My wife wanted it, so I let her do that. No, let me take that back. I don't let her do anything. She wanted to do that, so she did it. So yeah, I mean that is her. Well, this is my relaxation. That is hers. So she's out doing that. When I hear she's coming back, I'll get dinner going, and then we'll relax. Anyway, I digress. The white Manhattan. I'm using the Sugarland Shine. Let me show that to you again. This is their rye, the unaged rye version of. I'm using the Keltoy Elaine in place of dry vermouth. And I've got about 3-4 dashes of some cherry bitters in here. Why the cherry bitters? Well, because the cherry bitters are clear, right? The cherry bitters are clear, so I didn't want to use the traditional bitters because they're darker. I do have some orange bitters, and they are close to clear, but the cherry bitters are clear. Which is one of the reasons I use the cherry bitters here. And I added a nice dark cherry in there, as you can see. And that's all I got for you, man. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, prolific man. With a nice jazz club background. One more time, I'm feeling I'm Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, prolific all rugged guy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.